let's return to the void. We're gonna play some Get to the Orange Door. It's a bit of a later stream tonight. Not too much later, like 20-30 minutes. But, you know, grenade launcher and the single grapple hook. Interesting. I'll roll with this. I mean, it's not going to be too good because we don't have a lot of ammo for this weapon and it's very ammo hungry. We could buy an assault rifle, a silenced SMG, or an AGL. It seems like the shop is determined to only have like 3 guns or 4 guns. Because the assault rifle has been in there pretty much every time. And the silenced SMG. Already lost 1 ammo because I misfired. Hoggin. Cool. Let's T to tango. Threat level 0. And we're about to get to threat level 1. Yeah, I've had that same perk every single time. I really think there's something going on with the perks. And if that's intended, I don't think it should be that way personally. As in, like, the perks are the same every time. That kind of defeats a lot of the point of a roguelike. You know, it's fine when the levels are the same. But it's like, you know, getting the same items every time in Risk of Rain. That wouldn't be too fun. It's like I'm stuck on the same seed or something. And using a weapon I can't get money with because it fires so damn slow. Well, out of ammo. I guess we gotta go with... I can't afford this. I literally can't afford it. Okay. Okay, well, starting with the LMG is not the... Or not the LMG. Starting with the grenade launcher is not the best. I will admit that. Oh, we did get a lot of money, though. Honestly, it's faster to melee them. Let me melee you! There we go. Let's nab ourselves the pistol. And here we go. Now things are looking up. I actually quite like the pistol in this game. Especially once you actually upgrade it. It actually becomes like a serious monster. Really gives me some like Call of Duty Black Ops vibes. Where you would save the M1911. Just so you could pack-a-punch it. You kind of have to do a similar thing here, or you can. I mean, you don't really need to. No one's forcing you to use the pistol. But, you know, the pistol's good. So, you should give it a shot. Ah, laser wire. Oh my god. I mean, I'm buying that, like, immediately. Well, we already have the, our equipment for the game. I saw the plasma pistol there. PDW. Okay, cool. So, from the last stream I had, this was the weapon we started with. And, oh. Katana! Let's go. God, I love the katana. It's so good. I really need to try and time my katana hits. Ah! Oh, my pistol doesn't use the same ammo. Okay. Whew. I was really concerned for a second that I was gonna have to scrounge for ammo again, but no, the pistol and the PDW use different ammo types now. Which is quite nice, because they kind of rightfully should. Oh, upgrade! I forgot about this. I keep forgetting that this, that upgrade's there. I only think I've gotten it like twice or 3 times in my entire, like, 20 hours of play. Ah! I'm getting stuck on the pole. Yeet! So is the mammoth just a, like a range of attack thing? Where, like, if you get within their range of attack and then they start an attack, that you get hit? Even if you've already gone out of it? 'Cause that's what it seems like. So just don't get close? Alright, cool. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Well. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't intend to have a grapple hook attached to me the entire time, but that's fine. We can be tethered to the ground. It'll be fun. Dude, hang on. Do their bullets take or get double damage if I deflect them? Oh my god, that would be so cool! Like if I go on here. Oh, I missed. But you see what I'm going for, right? You know, go into the wall, get the double damage buff. And then hope that the enemy bullets actually get double damaged. Pistol, already have that, I don't need it. God, I love that. Extra life acquired! And give me ammo, please. Oh, that's a lot of shield, dude. Holy shit. Thankfully, I took their shield out in one. So I'm guessing the ADS just does make you super accurate, like pinpoint accurate, as opposed to the spread. But for the most part, it just lets you float. I still haven't found like an effective way to get through that. Or at least not consistently. I'm not really the best with the movement on this stage. I mean, I rarely get to play it, because it's, you know, it's level 0. You never play it again. I swear I did put out a notification for the stream, but... oh well. Ah! Oh, I got healed. I forgot about the healing stations. I honestly completely forget they're even a thing. I don't think they appear very often. And even when they do, I never use them. Yeah, ignore the massive grapple hook attached to me. It's there for cosmetic purposes, you know? Keeps me grounded in reality. Yeet. But an interesting how they did give this weapon a red dot. Wouldn't have been what I originally thought they would have added as an alternate fire. All health regained is doubled. I mean, that basically just makes you invincible, so, like, why not? Oh, hang on. Oh, we didn't. Oh, I just realized. I was like, oh, I thought we had a third weapon slot, but we don't. Battle rifle? I'm gonna be real. I actually don't like the battle rifle when it's upgraded. It turns into a 3-shot only rifle, which is kind of annoying. It means even if you kill in one hit, you just use an extra 2 shots anyway. It's a very wasteful weapon. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Interesting. And even then, it doesn't melt as much as you think it would. I'm trying to use this one on it. There we go. But imagine if you could... oh! Excuse me, I coughed. I got so excited for a second I coughed. Could you imagine putting, like, explosive barrels all around the world? Or all around the levels? And you could just yank them? Like, put them in very hard-to-shoot places that you normally wouldn't aim at? Like in that corner there or something. And you just yank it over and you destroy everything in a single explosion. Honestly, I wonder what the enemy sees when we're doing this. Because my god, they must be afraid. Max health acquired? What happened? Did I pick up a power-up that, like, barely spawned? I guess that was it. Ugh. Burst Carbine. I actually like the Burst Carbine a bit more. I'm also voice cracking a lot. For some reason. Yeet. Not that it really matters. But yeah, I do like the Burst Carbine a bit more compared to the Battle Rifle, at least. I think I prefer the Burst Carbine Pack-a-Punched, or Bayed. Which is ironic, because this is a burst weapon, so... And I just said that's the reason why I don't like the Battle Rifle. Ugh. Let me check and see what that was. Alright, we just chatting. By the way, if you're interested in my streams, I suppose I may as well plug a little bit here. How long are we into the stream? 16 minutes? Only 16 minutes, wow. This game just makes time fly. Yeah, if you're interested in my streams, I do have a Discord that you could join if you wanted to. It's a lot more active than you might think, considering how popular, quote-unquote popular I am, which is not very. But I also do advertise my streams every time they start. You also get notified whenever, basically you get notified whenever I start streaming, and you get a, not a ping, but just like a new chat notification whenever a new VOD is uploaded to the VOD channel. Or the YouTube channel, I suppose. I renamed it from, Waddicker VODs to just Waddicker now. Since I've been branching out and doing a lot more stuff that isn't just VODs. Even though it's still 95% VODs. Yeah, if you don't know, the Waddicker channel, the YouTube channel, you're probably watching this on right now, if you're not watching this live, is, used to be called Waddicker VODs. But then I figured it kind of gave off the wrong idea, that it was just like a VOD dump channel. Which I'm not saying it isn't. But, you know, it turned into a little bit more than that. Oh, it happened again. I'm not tethered. Yeah, something's wrong with the grapple hook. The way it sometimes just, like, tethers you to the ground. Not that that's really a problem, it's just a visual glitch. You don't get any performance, or any, like, downsides. Ah! Man, 2020 so far has been freaking excellent for video games. Really feels like a proper good year. We had Guilty Gear Strive, Monster Hunter Rise, Get to the Orange Door, and I know Get to the Orange Door came out last year, or was it a year before? Did it come out in 2019? I think it came out quite a while ago, but it's only really getting a proper big resurgence this year. Probably like half thanks to Funky, him and his great video talking about movement shooters and mentioning this. I'm damn glad he mentioned it, because that's where I found this game out from. I was not aware of it before then. And I'm a pretty big player of these type of shooters. You know, sometimes the game that you really would love, just you never find out about it. And this is one of those cases where I really love this game. I'm surprised I didn't hear about it sooner. Although I'm actually kind of glad that I played it when I did. After the update that supposedly fixed everything. I talked to Anton Hand, the developer of Dogs Horseshoes Hand Grenades. Done some pretty well in contact with them. And I mentioned I was playing a lot of this game, and they said, oh, I actually played that game back in, like, November, or, back in November or, like, February or whatever. And he said that, oh, I didn't really like it that much because it kicked my ass, like, 20 times over. Sniper ambush! I didn't get all the snipers. Oh, no, is that going to stay up there? Oops. I'm just kind of zoning out when I'm playing this game. Yeah, Anton stated that, you know, he tried playing this game, but it really just kicked his ass and he didn't really like it that much. It was too hard for him. And I was like, oh, really? Asked him when he played it, and he said, oh, about February. I was like, ah, yeah. The developer actually mentioned and made a whole video about how they overtuned the hell out of the gameplay. in the update that came prior to the one in June. So it's understandable that it kicked Anton's ass. And I said, you know what, you should try and play it again. Because the difficulty got tuned, and I would say it became a lot easier. Not that I played the original gameplay, but I find the last update pretty easy. And to an extent, I still find the game pretty easy now. I don't really have any struggles while playing it. I don't really feel stressed or pressured. It's just kind of you zone out, shoot some dudes, and have fun. Which I'm imagining the game wasn't before. I would imagine you actually had to, like, pretty damn well concentrate when it came to the last update. I do like the PDW, but its damage is starting to, or it feels like it's waning a bit. I don't think it's actually getting any worse. I think it's just not really using it that well. No, oh come on. I can't believe that's happened 3 times in a row. That's kind of annoying. It's annoying how consistent that bug is. It's fine if it's like once every now and then, but oh my fucking god. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's a scarily consistent bug. Not too happy about that. But oh well. If we're gonna be tethered to the ground, we're gonna be tethered to the ground. Nothing we can do about it. Plus, I'm not gonna be one of those streamers just like, who made this? Who did this? How did this pass through QA? Just those streamers are boring. I'm more like, wow, that's a scarily consistent bug. That's kind of funny. This made me wonder how it didn't get caught. But maybe, I don't know, maybe something broke at like the last second. You know how stuff happens. Change one variable and the entire thing goes whack. It's like the Dead by Daylight syndrome, where the developers of Dead by Daylight are so keen on I wouldn't say so, actually, it's kind of the opposite. They're not very keen on changing things, but when they do, they always break something. Dead by Daylight is such a spaghetti mess in terms of how it's coded, that then altering one or two things almost always ends up in some massive bugs. And then, of course, you know, you try and fix those bugs, you create more bugs, you create more bugs, you just end up in a loop that you can't escape. And that's what Dead by Daylight is in. It's in like a bug limbo. I don't think I've ever baibed the SMG. I don't find the SMG to be that good anyway. Question mark. Maybe it changed. Maybe my opinion will shift if I use it a bit more. Oh, this is maybe the worst enemy to try it out on as well. It's interesting. The skirmishers are like they have tanky as hell shields, but as soon as their shields wane. Did you hear the OnlyFans has pulled a tumbler? I did hear the OnlyFans has pulled a tumbler. But also, it hasn't really pulled a tumbler that much. From what I've heard, people are really, like, over saying what actually happened. As in, they're getting rid... So what I've heard is they're getting rid of extreme stuff. No chat, by the way. I mean, that's wrong. There should be a chat. That's kind of annoying. Is it any scenes? No, it's in none of these scenes. Okay. Well, no chat. That's fine. I've already been streaming for 30 minutes, there's nothing I can do about it. If chat just doesn't work, it just doesn't work. I can fix it when the stream's been going on for like 5 minutes, but not 30. Which is why I should always check it, by the way. It's my fault. I really need to get that into my routine of checking if chat actually works. Yeah, from what I've heard about OnlyFans, what they did was they're not getting rid of adult content. They're getting rid of especially extreme adult content. And people are just like really overblowing it because it makes good headlines. Let's try and babe the SMG. I mean, we do have enough money for it, so why not? Is there a way to fix that? I think it's annoying. How do you define extreme adult content? Well, it doesn't matter how I define it, but what they define it as is stuff like kinks, like hypnotism, non-consent, stuff like that. But like nudity isn't really banned. Selling nudes on OnlyFans isn't banned or anything. It's just fetish stuff, basically. That stuff, yeah. So it's just. I mean, to be fair, that is still a pretty big portion of how people get their money. I think it's unfortunate. I think it's bad because sex work is work. Oh, what a bopper theme. Sex workers really get like no respect whatsoever. And it's kind of sad. So it is unfortunate that this is happening, and I said the same thing for like, or I would say the same thing for like Tumblr and stuff. With Tumblr, people weren't really making money from it. With OnlyFans, that is like, that is a massive chunk of some people's income. Gone. People are like genuinely going to be out of their job for that. So. It's always sad when people lose their jobs. And then some people are like, well, they should get a real job. But then, like, those types of people can really just screw off. It's the type of people who are like, oh, let's playing or playing video games and posting content. Well, that's not a real job. It's like, piss off. Your job is whatever gets you money. Whatever lets you pay the bills. And unless what you're doing is harming other people or... Oh, wow, I just got donkey. Yeah, unless what pays your bills is harming other people, there is no reason to, like, have a hissy fit over it. I've never heard this theme. What the hell? What a bob. They should get a real job or sat on their ass benefits, not getting a job themselves. Oh no, I have heard this theme. What a banger. Oh. Oh, it's a shame. I really want this thing to be cool. Like, I'm like, I really want the sticky launcher to be cool. But it's kind of just not. Yeah, whatever gets you income, that's your job. Whether people like it or not. Okay, I'm not gonna say this thing sucks. But it's doing a real good impression. I guess to finish the tangent I was just on, if whatever you're doing doesn't harm people, then there's no reason to have a hissy fit over it. Like those artists that do commissions, NSFW commissions and stuff like that. People who are mad about that, just take a chill. You don't have to see it. You can just like ignore it, or you can just like look away. But that's what pays their bills. God, this... I think explosives, and I said it in the last stream as well, I think, but I think explosives in general just, like, got omega shafted in this patch. They went from, like, okay to you may as well not even use them. Aw. Which is unfortunate. That's a lot of people. Joe Mama Gaming! Yeet? Also, why is this in the same place every time now? Pistol acquired. Quite nice. Honestly, I wish I could have pack-a-punched or babed this thing instead. Because the babed pistol is actually really damn good. I've used it for... Oh, shit. Yeah, I've used it for quite a while. Since I had to. In the last stream, I was trying to get the minigun, and I thought, oh, I'll just have the weapon I want to get rid of equipped, and I ended up having to use the pistol. And then I figured out, you know what? Hang on, the pistol's actually really damn good. Okay, maybe not now. I think it has to be babe, but... Oh, God. I need, I kind of want to get rid of the, what's it called? Just so I can stop getting ammo for it. The sticky launcher. Because I'm not using it anymore. Whoa. Again, I think maybe making or taking the route of making the sticky launcher a power weapon and then upping its power by like times 20 could be really cool. You see how quickly I nearly died there? Did I get rid of the, okay, thank God I didn't. I know this probably isn't going to happen, but I'm just going to spitballing here. If this game had some sort of replay function where you could see some of your fights replayed, it would be really cool if the time stop was just not included. You know? And again, the AGL is another weapon that has explosive rounds and frankly isn't too useful. Yeah, it would be really cool if, for example, when you time stopped, it just didn't appear in the replay. Where, you know, whenever you time stopped, it just like maybe a small flicker or something, like a camera distortion, and then everything dying. I really like the Baved SMG. It's actually really good. It's like really chunky projectile rounds. They also have a bit of AoE damage, and they seem to track a little bit. Although the tracking could just be the bullet magnetism coming into play. since the game does have some heavy bullet magnetism. Yeah, like, see what I mean? It feels like it tracks. Oh, we've got AGL ammo. Foggin? Oh, the single shot AGL is actually pretty good. Well, I mean... let's not say pretty good. Let's just say it functions better than the not good version. Maybe I just haven't found the use for them. Maybe they're only useful against certain enemies or stuff like that. Because even against packs of enemies, I don't really feel motivated to use any explosive weapon. I kind of just feel like I may as well be using my normal weapon and just killing them one by one. Because that's a hell of a lot faster. Yeet. I feel like I didn't hear a lot of lights tracks beforehand in the last patch. I keep thinking new music's been added, but I just think I didn't get a lot of light tracks. I think I started discussing it earlier and I kind of just got interrupted by something. Oh my god, that absolutely tracks. Do you see that? That thing went for an enemy I wasn't even aiming at. Okay, so this thing does track. I got a Giga Bounce? Holy shit. Okay, I kind of like the Giga Bounces. Oh, I got sucked away from the wall? Weird. Heavy pistol. Yeah, I do kind of like the Giga Bounces. I like the weird physics engine in this patch. It was very funny. God, could you imagine some perks that were like deflecting bullets makes them deal like double or triple damage or something? Maybe they deal even more damage than they normally would anyway. Yeah, let me just nuke an entire screen. I do like that you can actually just swap weapons while reloading and you get a, oh, maybe not. But a lot of the time you can actually fully reload your weapon just by putting it off screen. Oh, hang on. I actually have enough for a babe weapon. Let's babe the pistol. I said I liked it, so... Larceny! Oh! This thing is a boffer. Couple it with a wall run, and this thing deals unbelievable damage. Yeet. I'm honestly just astonished this is made by a single developer. A single person. Or maybe with some help from contractors and stuff like that, like, can you make me guns or whatever. But I'm just impressed with the level of quality this game has. I think this is funner than most full-price games that come out nowadays. Oh, this track. This is a dirty track. And by dirty, I mean it sounds dirty. I love that sound. The old, like, 80s crunchy sound you get. Stuff sounds like it came from, like it was ripped from TV or something. Only really gets used excessively in synthwave stuff, though. And even then, doesn't get used a lot. I mean, I'm gonna be real with when it comes to synthwave, I think the music genre for synthwave has become really dull over the past like 4 years. Since it's such a sturdy genre, I find that incredible one or a few people can make a more interesting and original game than a multi-million-dollar company can do so much better. I think it's just because of passion. You know, kind of how it comes in. The multi-million-dollar companies are aiming to make a buck. They see what works, they see what's been tested, and they just replicate it, but with a higher budget. And then they say, oh, by the way, here's this concept, but with a higher budget, therefore it's better. And that's really the case. The most that they make or follow trends, basically. I mean, I don't think they even make them. They rarely make trends nowadays. They just follow them. They see what works and they do it. And they're like, we can make money out of this. Like, as suddenly Get to the Orange Door became like the world's most popular video game of all time. And like everyone was raving over this thing. You can guarantee a whole bunch of developers, as in like AAA developers, would suddenly start being like, guys, we gotta make a roguelike high movement shooter. And they wouldn't bring anything new to it. They would just see what Get to the Orange Door does, copy it, maybe with like a few twists here and there, like, oh, by the way, it's set in World War II, or by the way, it's set in modern military, or you play as a robot or something. You have a unique power, etc. They just kind of make it distinct enough. Someone had to make the trend for people to copy it. Yeah. What was I talking about before that? I was gonna go on a discussion about something and I forgot. It's bothering me. Oh, that's really bothering me now. I'm trying to think on what I was gonna talk about. Oh, synthwave. Right. I feel like synthwave is a genre that's been really kind of... It's so... I wouldn't say... It's not easy, but it's got such a low bar for creating it. Like, you know, you gotta have these specific style of synths. You gotta... I mean, it's not like you have to. But for the most part, people try and do the bare minimum when it comes to synthwave, where it's like, oh, well, you do the bass and, you know, you have some plucky instruments, you have some slightly catchy melody, and then there you go, Bob's your uncle. Not that it is actually that easy, by the way. Making music is hard. But what I'm trying to say is basically, like, synthwave has kind of just become too similar to each other. I cannot tell synthwave artists apart. Most of the time. Like, you know, you let me listen to one synthwave song, and then you give me another one, or maybe another 5, and I would maybe say, like, are they all from the same artist playing it through save? I guess. Like, they're not trying to do anything unique. They just kind of keep regurgitating the same sounds, the same melodies, the same structures. It's really difficult to tell them apart. Like, I can, again, like I said, you give me 5 different synthwave songs, and I would be like, I genuinely can't tell you which artist is which. To most music nowadays, not even. I think synthwave is like that, but put to an extreme. Because, you know, synthwave doesn't have the benefit most of the time of having vocals. It's all just sounds. It's all just the same similar sounds, same similar melodies and stuff like that. No distinct vocalist to really give it that edge that makes it unique. Like, for example, there's actually a really good example of this. I can't remember what the track is called, but it's a really popular track. I think it's like Blinded Lights or something? Blinding Lights? It was made by, it's a synthwave track, but it's made by a proper band, like a popular band. And it's really distinct because it has a vocalist who sounds different from everyone else. It's used in a lot of memes and stuff like that. You kind of hear it everywhere. And that track is very distinct. It's a good example of, like, even just having something small like a unique vocalist can really make your track stand out quite far from the rest. And then, of course, there's, well, I guess I've said my piece on it for the most part. But there are a lot of synthwave artists who I can't tell apart. There is quite a lot of them where I'm like, you know what, this sounds vaguely like this artist. Carpenter Brute is one of them. I mean, I still think if you let me listen to a Carpenter Brute track that I hadn't heard before, I still would probably struggle. I would still say, like, it sounds kind of Carpenter Brute-y. Like, I can recognize some of their, like, motifs, some of their styling. But for the most part, it still sounds pretty generic. So I would get there, but I wouldn't get there with confidence, I think. Even then. Oh, I've actually got so many free slots. Oh, wow, okay. I guess you're just gonna give me the best weapon in the game. Yeah, I have seen a lot of really good synthwave artists who make their music quite distinct. I wish more would do it. You know, break the mold a bit. Do something unique. And I think if you are going to do just like the bare minimum, you know, do the usual track, the usual synth, the usual motifs, then you got to do it really well. If you want to stand out, you got to do it really well. Like, you got to have something. A lot of the tracks in this game, I would say, are tracks that do it really well. You know, they got something that stands out. Like, whenever I think of them, they actually stand out as opposed to the generic stuff. Just, you know, having a unique spin on it is usually pretty nice. It's just a shame that, for the most part, it's not really required. I mean, actually, you know what? It's good that it's not required. Makes it easy to get into. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It may sound like, oh, this entire time I've said it's a bad thing. But in truth, I'm just like, I just want to see more unique stuff. I want to see the genre taken to new heights. I think Carpenter Brute did that for a little while themselves. I don't know if it's a he or she or they, so I'll just say they. Laserhawk is another one of them. Oh, Power Glove. Power Glove. Oh my god. Power Glove may be pretty generic. They may be, like, quite generic indeed when it comes to Synthwave, but man, they have some great production quality. That's, like, the thing that stands out the most for Power Glove, is that they're, like, the stuff they make may sound generic, like usual Synthwave, but the quality of it is excellent. It's another example of just, like, if you're going to do the basics in a really good way. And I mean, some people might disagree with me, you know? Some people might be like, I kind of like the generic stuff a lot. And I do too as well. It's good, it's like, it's roomy, you know? Not always looking for the greatest or the latest and greatest thing. Sometimes you just need a bit of the usual. Breaking and severing. Sorry, breaking and entering. I thought I was breaking and entering, but I thought I wasn't going to be that for a second. Like, I saw it and I half read it. I still think you should be able to use the knife while you're reloading. I've heard you can. But what? Really? Okay, well, to be fair, that's a buffed enemy, so. Ugh. I'm glad people actually enjoy, like, people genuinely enjoy the get to the orange door stuff I put out. Probably because it's such a fun game in itself that it's infectious. Oh, by the way, right now, depending on when you watch this, I don't know if you're watching the VOD or whatever, or, you know, maybe you are watching the stream, who knows? I doubt it. But depending on when you watch this, to get to the orange door is actually 50% off on Steam. It is only £6, or about $8. That is a steal and a half. So if you're watching this less than a week after it comes out on YouTube or whatever, do yourself a favor and, like, buy this game. It is a damn good game. It's weird, because, suddenly the Predator doesn't really feel that excellent. Let's go to the AGL. Talus SMG, not the worst, not the best. Ah, we're getting a lot of SMG heavy weapons today. Apparently this is the SMG run. Am I even gonna make that? Oh no. Yeah, I am. Okay. Battery operated. Did I actually pick it? I did. Okay. Let's go and use the assault rifle for a little bit. Man, this weapon. If explosives ever get buffed, the secondary on this is gonna go right up my alley. What, that didn't hit you? Oh my god. Yeet! Wow, that insta-killed him. Oh my god. I can't wait for the Down Under update. I want to see what those dungeons are for. Because I'm wondering what else they could possibly add to the game. Also, I forgot about this. I keep forgetting I have the BFG. It's a shame there's no patch notes for the Sticks and Stones update, so I can actually check and see what's been added. Or at least I can't find patch notes. Because I really wanted to see what was actually added in the patch. You know how people are on about remasters and the like now? Seems to be the time of remasters and stuff. Yeah. Very remaster heavy era. I guess it's because people are just kind of fishing for something nostalgic. Which is fine. I think that's cool. What about it? Did something happen? Are we getting a specific remaster, which is kind of worrying? I'm trying to think of what remasters I would want. Honestly, all the remasters I would want of games have kind of happened already. You saw a video earlier about a game that needs a remaster or something that I agree with. What would that be? Something like Ape Escape or Klonoa? Viv Ribbon? Oh, the what is there? The Darkness. Ah. That could be interesting, actually. Although I think the Darkness would be very different nowadays. I think it is worth noting that the Darkness was kind of a product of its time. All the edgy humor it has is probably going to fly over people's heads nowadays. It's like hatred, but a bit more tasteful. The Darkness one specifically. I also wouldn't mind seeing a Darkness 2 remake. Because I actually quite like the Darkness 2. Aww, bug. I found out the Darkness one was meant to get a PC port, but it came out at a time where the console was king over PC, so it never got one. Yikes. So we've never had it on PC? I suppose that makes sense. I might have played it by now. You look for them both again. Nope. So it's just emulation. Oh no. Okay, you know 2 games I think I plan to play at some point? I don't know when, and I've been planning to play them for a long time. In their old games. But I plan to play the Bionicle game, and I don't mean Bionicle Heroes, I mean the one that came out on PS2. Or, early PS2. The one about the original Toa. I plan to play that at some point. And I also plan to play Bionicle Heroes as well. Bionicle Heroes has been on my mind for quite a while, actually. Like the past 3-4 years, and I've been like, oh, I want to play that at some point. But this never felt like the right time. There's always been something going on. You loved Bionicle Heroes. I did as well. I really love Bionicle Heroes. I don't know if I would be going for 100% because that's super taxing. It's one of those games where it takes like 200 years to 100%. Oh my god, I nearly died. Look at that. That is some not good HP. Here's how you do it, you don't. Honestly, it feels like it. I would like to 100% it though. What does it require? Does it... I remember it being... Was it RNG you needed? No. It was just like... You had to replay every level like twice. You know, once you had all the heroes... No, 3 times. With the Paraka and with... What's his name? Vizon. Actually, no, I think it was you had to play it once for the Toa, no, for the usual main characters, then play it once again once you had all of them unlocked or all their powers, and then also play it with the Paraka slash Vizon. But I think you can cut that down to just 2 playthroughs, can't you? Because all you need is once you get the Vizon, but once you get Vizon, you can just play it all then and get all the collectibles then. You have to play at least twice, as there was a ton of stuff you couldn't do the first time. Yeah. I mean, we would see. I would aim to 100% it, but I would be perfectly fine accepting that I couldn't. That it would take too long. But I also got to play Sekiro, and oh wow, what the hell happened? I got launched. But I still got to play more Sekiro, and I still got to play more Monster Hunter Stories. Ow! That dude like double hit me. I keep meaning to play more stories, but I just don't. I don't know what it is. It's not that I don't like the game. I really like the game. I guess I'm just not really super motivated to play it. Sekiro is one of those games which is like, it's going to require a lot of learning. So I'm kind of just not prepared for that learning, I guess. Yeah, whenever I'm free, I'll probably play it. Bionicle Heroes, that is. And the original Bionicle game. I feel like I could really fit a specific niche or fill some roles, fill some gaps in a lot of old games that people want to see Let's Played or just played in general. And then offer them some sort of HD version, you know? Because a lot of those playthroughs are of those games are like butt cheeks old, and the quality is not very good. Not that that's bad. There's actually a lot of Let's Plays I still really prefer, I still really like, that are really low quality. For example, there's this one Resident Evil 4 Let's Play that I really like watching, and I watch it at least like once a year. And it's stuck in like 360p, really low resolution, really badly cropped, really badly aspect ratioed. And the humor is out of date as hell, but I still watch it because I love it. You know, sometimes it's just nice to have an old Let's Play. I'm actually thinking of downloading it as well, like downloading every single part. Because it's from 2008, so I'm worried that one day I'm going to wake up and then that Let's Play is going to be completely gone to the ether, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm thinking and just downloading every part and then saving it myself. Just in case. What playthrough is that? Resident Evil 4 on the hardest difficulty by the Game Master. It's a really good playthrough. Yeah, I just don't want to lose it. Luckily, the person who made that Let's Play started a completely new channel instead of deleting their old one, so it still exists. And they're still making content today, which is super nice. They're not particularly popular still. I mean, they have like 90 subscribers. But it's nice to know that they're still going, you know? I kind of like giving people that subtle peace of mind. Where, like, if someone on my, or if someone replies to a comment I made like 10 years ago, I tend to reply to their reply. Just so they know that I'm still alive 10 years later, you know? Instead of just leaving it hanging. Not that they would care that much if they were like, oh wow, maybe that person died or something. Or they abandoned their account. But you know. Maybe someone someday is gonna be like, damn, you're still there? Level increased to 41. I wonder what level the developer is at. They're probably at like level 1000 or something. Because they did show off how many hours they've played their own game for, which was like 6,000. I'm just unloading. It's weird how the SMGs become so powerful. Genuinely more powerful than like half the weapons. Yeet. I can't remember if there's another playthrough. Yeah, okay, no, yeah, there is another playthrough I commonly watch. I commonly watch or at least, again, like once a year, I watch through a Sawtooth playthrough. The Sawtooth video game. I can't remember who it was done by. I think it was an Addicted Gamer it was done by. And that one was done in like 2010 or something. Back when the game first came out. Something a little bit more modern. A tiny bit more modern. Would be, I commonly go back and rewatch Markiplier's Five Nights at Freddy's playthroughs. As in all of them, all the main games. They're just very nice, you know. God, can you remember that the first Five Nights at Freddy's was Was it 2016? Was it 2016 or 2014? I think the first Five Nights at Freddy's was 2014. Or 2016. My god, that's so long ago. I remember when that game first came out. Seriously. I remember it because I bought it off of the other store it was on. It wasn't on Steam, so I had to buy it off of a different storefront. And then I played it on stream. Oh, I remember that. What an era. Crossing my fingers, gimme heavy pistol. Kind of pogging, but not very pogging at the moment. I'm not loading like any of my guns. The skirmishers are super tanky. Like, they are insanely tanky. Luckily, that's not really a problem, considering, bathed weapons. I'm not sure if there's any other playthroughs I commonly watch aside from that. Or I commonly revisit. I do rewatch a lot of YouTubers in general, like John Wolf. John Wolf doesn't really post often enough to, I wouldn't say satisfy me, because that implies that I want them to post more. But they don't really post enough for me to be like, commonly I'm like, oh yeah, I want to watch some John Wolf, but they haven't posted anything new in the past week, so I guess I'm gonna go back and watch their old videos again. Ah! I mean, we have so much money. There's no reason not to. Gimme! Stop laughing. If I'm gonna have this weapon in my kit, it better be useful. Oh, we got space for it. Snipey wifey. Let's reconfigure our weapons a bit. Let's put this up here. And then we'll put this here, and then we shall... that's about it. Treachery. So how strong really is treachery against the boss? I'd have my super. Fuck. Oh, it seems pretty strong against the Sentinel. Ow! Well, he jumping though. What the hell? Okay, I mean, if you want to do that, that's fine. Yeah, yeet. Oh, I didn't get to yeet. Oh, I'm not gonna get to yeet at all. Yeah, it's weird. It feels like there's something a little bit screwy with the seeds in this game. Carbine? Carbine is actually pretty pog. Open. Vergless. I kind of like the Vergless, but I also like the Predator a lot more as well. I'll probably end the stream a bit earlier today, maybe in about 15 minutes or so. Ooh, Homeseeker. Oh, I keep forgetting I have this. God damn it. What's the point of having AoE weapons when you can just use the BFG? Boom. I missed. Ooh, hey. Hey, gaming. We're currently gaming, as your username suggests. Oh. Oh nice, he died from the fire effect. I didn't actually know that did like proper good damage. You go grapple hook and a laser wire? Yep, we go grapple hook and laser wire. I actually started with the grapple. So that's kind of nice. Not enough power cells. Let's move over here. Let's move towards the exit-ish. We're not going to speedrun it. We're going to engage in combat. Whew. Yeah, take that, Seeker. The cap for the threat level is 55. Is it? I don't think that's true. Because in the last stream, I got the threat level 61. Or unless no increase for difficulty though. Oh, okay. So it can keep going up, but the difficulty doesn't get any harder. Interesting. That is actually quite interesting because the difficulty at 55 isn't that bad. He's going to up the cap every update. Yeet! I heard he put out an update today, or he's putting out an update. Because we got the Babe Station went up. Understandable. Since the Babe Station does make these enemies super easy. Your run hasn't been verified yet. Oh yeah, wait, there's leaderboards? Yep. Ah. I've never been a leaderboard hunting type of person. Yeet! I had a threat level 62 run before. Or yesterday, I think. And then I ended it. Ugh. The world record on the Discord server is 420. Very fitting world record. Interesting. That run must have gone on for so goddamn long. Holy crap. Like genuine days. I think it was 3 days. God damn. I can't imagine, like, I love this game, but I can't imagine playing it for 3 days straight. This is one of those games that it's really good in small bursts. This is one of those games you pull out every now and then, you know? Boop. Let me up. Speedrunning really helped with my movement, though. I can imagine. Really helps you get to grips with how to move properly and how to move smoothly. Yeet! God, explosives suck in this game. I hope the power weapons get bonus damage when you're on the wall. Because that would be so busted. I hope so. You do more damage in range on a wall. Yeah, you get more accurate. You get 2 times damage and 2 times accuracy. Which is really good. Because a lot of these weapons need it. Oh, beefy. For all weapons, yep. Just the universal trait. Yeet. With speedrunning, I find out wall kicking kind of slows you down more, so that helps you. I find that wall kicking. I guess I can't do it because I have the katana, but I did find out you can jump off of enemies with the wall kick. Yeet. God, it's so hard to not just get engrossed with the combat in this game. Let me in. There we go. I would say I kind of don't really want the game to get that much harder. To be honest, I wouldn't mind if it stayed the same difficulty. Since the it's just kind of fun, you know. I wouldn't want it to end up being frustrating because it's so good just to play and screw around in. Just to have fun for a few hours. Even Risk of Rain, in my opinion, kind of gets a bit too difficult. But that's mostly because it doesn't feel as nice. In Risk of Rain, I kind of get frustrated with the difficulty in Risk of Rain because it feels less dependent on you and more on like what your RNG was. Did I activate another boss and forget to get their thing? I think so. Aerial ambush finished. Give me that. Oh, we have actually we have full slots now. Boom. I'm actually liking the BFG. Whenever there's a huge clump of enemies, you just shoot a shot out and you nuke everything on screen. I maybe wouldn't mind trading my my super to get an extra life, as in, like, let's say you're about to die. Instead of dying, you get put to like 1 HP, and your super auto activates. But I mean, or it auto activates, but lasts like half as long. Next update is the Dark Under. Yeah, Dark Down Under. Which luckily is actually finally going to give us a use for those dungeons. About time. Ooh. He didn't add everyone. Yep. Recently? Oh yeah, I saw it this morning. To say it's 50% off. Yep. I mentioned that earlier in the stream. It's definitely worth picking up. It's an absolute steal at 50% off. You got 2 questions into the Q&A. Nice. Yeet. What did you ask? Was that anything super interesting? You love the smart pistol knife in the babe thing. I love how it looks, I don't like how it functions. I think it kind of functions pretty poorly. It's still weird that is the shop going to get reworked? And favorite level. Honestly, if I was asked what my favorite level was, I don't know which one it would be. I mean, I'm gonna be real, all these levels kind of blur together for me. The game is just one big level for me. Mine is Upper Abyss. I don't know them by name, sadly. You love it to speedrun. Violent tendencies. Kunai. What do we trade? Hydrate. I'm hydrating. Let me get something to drink. There we go. Also in stream, if you right click GTOD, what happens? Or in Steam. Is there like a beta for it? Where they up? Oh yeah, no, they did. I remember them saying that there's a beta you can opt into to get patches early. Yeah. Let me get this. Oh, you can go to the old version. The weapon wheel doesn't work for me, by the way. Kind of weird. There we go. That's the weapon I was looking for. I might opt into the beta patches to get some, we should try it. I might at some point. Maybe. We should see. No, the bug. I could do this all day. You find out how that bug works. I think it's if your momentum gets interrupted while you're doing it. Or like, it ends without you ending it. No. If you're close to the wall. I've had it happen when I'm far away from the wall. Silence Pistol is still just choose your favorite color mode. Silent but deadly. Yeah, I've had it happen when I've been far away from a wall. Ugh. It seems to happen more consistently when you're up against the wall. Let me get a good thumbnail here. There we go. You can in the Discord, you can see me making a laser beam. Ugh, I'm tethered. Are you gonna type in chat again? Let's see. If you want good screenshots. Oh, is there a way to turn off the UI? Type toggle into console. Ah. Ooh. I quite like that, actually. You're right, that actually does help. Thank you. I'm also getting a good screenshot for the VOD thumbnail. That is actually useful. Yeah, yeet. Oh, it's level 7. You go on melee. You type give, then a number. No, that's for weapon. Is that for weapons only? But melee works the same as give. Ah. You just got clear saves, don't do that. Yeah, I can imagine why. Build for babe weapons. Oh, hey. Ooh. Weird caverns area. I love how there's no boundaries. You can just go wherever the hell you want. Yeah, yeet. Did I not activate the shrine? I don't think I activated the shrine. Damn. Shrine of the summit, let's go. I missed again. You can use the shrine whenever. Yeah, I know. Just don't touch print chest. Cancels it. Ah, okay. Give me this. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Shit. Damn. Sigh. I guess I'm gonna have to use the best weapon in the game again. You play a lot of this game. I can imagine. It's worth it, too, because this is a damn good game. Spear! Get speared! Ugh! What range this has, oh my god. Oh hey, Riot is the best. Which one's the Riot again? Riot is the assault shotgun, right? I can't remember exactly. I haven't yet memorized all their names via the Babe system. I would say the assault rifle's better. More ammo, does more damage per hit. There's a thing on Discord. You can see it. I've already used the Babe assault shotgun. I've babed almost every weapon, I think. Out of all of them I've used, I still think the assault rifle's the best. Either that or one of the SMGs, actually. Because the SMG is, like, insane. Like, genuinely broken good. You hit the cap, nice. Like, this SMG is just easy mode. God, it's so good. The old version of the SMG, if you right-click, it shoots like a shockwave. One-shots everything. Ah, interesting how it got removed then. It's such a shame that so many of these weapons don't have alternate fire modes. The Scar H, sorry, the Carbine, still doesn't have an alternate fire mode, and it's sad. Let me redo my posture. Ah. There we go. I also think this level in specific is a bit inoptimized. Which is understandable, it's the newest level. Ugh. It's just a shame that the right click on the assault rifle is just not useful. Shotgun acquired. Whoosh! Well, that's the first time I've gone through super quick. I feel like I've already gotten that perk. I really like this arena. This is an arena that kind of stands out to me. One thing I don't like about Sentinel percent is anti-life. Anti-life? What's anti-life? That card. Anti-life. You can use any card for it, but anti-life is meta. What does anti-life do? Oh, I can't scroll over these anymore. Oh yeah, my rotary menu just doesn't work in general now. You die in one hit and kill in one hit. Yeah, that does sound like a pretty big boon. I mean, they could make a different category where they could make no cards. Or standard. It's happened in the past where speedrunning strategies that haven't been fun have just been kind of ruled out, or they've created different categories for it. There isn't a lot of speedrunners. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard of a thing to say, hey, can we have multiple categories? Or that daunting of a task. Plus, it also gives you something else to work towards as well, gives it more replayability. Instead of shooting for the same goal every time, you're you can choose to pick on a different one for a while. You're rock percent. Never doing it again. Oh, rock only? Ugh. That sounds really bad. Oh, I got dookied. Oh no, and then my grapple got consumed. Minute run. And I'd imagine 90% of that was on the Sentinel. It minces the world record. Because you can just kind of skip past everything else. Ah, I got dookied. Sprint chest all the way. I was kind of sad that when the sprint chest only gave the teleporter keys, I was thought, like, I kind of wish it would have rewarded me a little bit more, or something more tangible. But I understand it. It's for speedrunners. If you mistakenly jump on the head of something, you leap off of them. Wait, you insta lose the run? Really? Why? You did damage without using rock. Ah. I mean, that kind of seems like a kind of silly, pointless rule, but you know. I understand it. Maybe a bit too strict, but you know. If it's rock only. I suppose it's like pacifist runs in Doom. You can't hit them with anything, but you can fire your gun as long as you don't hit them with it. There's a reason it's stupid hard. Yeet! Ah, let me through. I think I'll defeat the Sentinel one more time, and then we'll call it. We can leave this run there. Bink. Fun fact, if you use laser wire mid-air, and jump off the head, it insta-kills it. I think I've had that happen before, where I used the laser wire and then jumped on someone's head. Yeet. Battle portal unlocked. Oh shit, the battle portal's here? Oh no, it says battle portal unlocked, but it might not actually be here. Ugh. Sad. Yeah, it's not here. You'll get soft locked. That's kind of silly. So I just can't get any other power weapons than the BFG. Kind of unfortunate. Again, I think something's fucked with the seeds right now. I'm always getting the exact same perks in the exact same order. And I'm always getting the exact same... What's it called? Power weapon. And there should be like... From what I know, there should be 3 of them at least. No. I pooped it. Bonky. He doesn't know what causes it. I think it might be interacting with your menus in some weird way. Like, just a theory, but it might be using time slowdown and then going into your wheel. Because I did that once this run, and I think that's when that's when it started happening, or when I couldn't interact with my wheel anymore. Assault shoddy. Unfortunately, we're not really gonna get to use you, but I'll babe you, just for fun. I got the money anyway. Ah, really fun. Well, get yeeted. Let's see. I do wish there was the patch notes. Maybe there is somewhere. I should go look for them. But oh well. We are done with Get to the Orange Door for now, and I'll play more a bit later. Some other day when not much is going on. Still very fun. I still love this game. It's very, very, very fun. Alright, well, I will be heading off now. So I will see you later. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day.